Nagant M1895. The Nagant M1895 revolver was one of the oldest sidearms still in service during World War II. Designed in the late 19th century, it remained a reliable backup weapon for Soviet officers and support troops. TT-33. The TT-33 became the standard Soviet service pistol during the war. Simple, rugged, and easy to produce, it reflected the Red Army's focus on reliability under harsh battlefield conditions. Mosin Nagant M9130. The Mosin Nagant rifle was the backbone of Soviet infantry forces. Millions were produced, and it became one of the most widely used rifles of the entire war. SVT-40. The SVT-40 represented the Soviet Union's early attempt to modernize its infantry with semi-automatic firepower. Though complex, it symbolized technological ambition in wartime. PPSH-41. The PPSH-41 submachine gun became an icon of Soviet soldiers during World War II. With its distinctive drum magazine and high rate of fire, it was especially effective in close-quarters combat. PPS-43. The PPS-43 was developed as a more compact and production-efficient alternative. Lightweight and simplified, it suited urban fighting and frontline mobility. DP-27. The DP-27 light machine gun provided squad-level support for advancing infantry units. Its distinctive top-mounted magazine made it instantly recognizable. SG-43. As the war progressed, heavier machine guns like the SG-43 were introduced to improve sustained fire capability and battlefield durability. PTRD-41, PTRS-41. In the early years of the war, anti-tank rifles like the PTRD-41 and PTRS-41 were deployed to counter armored threats. They reflected the urgent need to defend against advancing enemy vehicles. T-26. The T-26 was one of the Soviet Union's early light tanks. Though outdated by mid-war standards, it played a role in the opening stages of the conflict. BT-7. Fast and maneuverable, the BT-7 showcased the Soviet emphasis on mobility before the war reshaped armored warfare. T-34. The T-34 became one of the most influential tanks of World War II. Its sloped armor and mobility changed the balance of armored warfare on the Eastern Front. KV-1. The KV-1 heavy tank shocked opposing forces with its thick armor in the early years of the war. Su-76. The Su-76 self-propelled gun combined mobility and fire support, assisting infantry during advancing operations. ISU-152. Nicknamed for its immense firepower, the ISU-152 became a powerful symbol of Soviet heavy assault capability. 76mm F-22, 122mm M30, 152mm ML-20. Soviet field artillery played a decisive role throughout the war. Massed artillery barrages became a defining feature of Red Army offensives. Katyusha, BM-13, BM-8, BM-31. The Katyusha rocket launchers delivered devastating rocket salvos. Their sudden, overwhelming firepower earned them both fear and legend on the battlefield.